Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. Welcome to your chemistry class. I am your Lipa Miss. Hope all of you are fine, safe, and doing regular your online classes. Today, I will discuss from chapter 6, lesson 6 about symbol. In previous classes, you have known that all matters of this universe are composed of atoms. And you know that atom is the smallest particle of an element. So, all matters are composed of atoms of elements. And until now, total 118 elements are discovered. So, we will get total 118 types atoms of these elements, and all matters of this universe. Until now, we will know that these matters are composed of these 118 types atoms. In some matters, only one type atom is present, and in most of the matters, there are different types atoms of different elements are present. Among these 118 elements, 98 elements are found naturally. That means they have been prepared naturally, and the rest 20 elements are artificial elements which are actually synthesized in different laboratories by scientists. So these 118 elements have 118 atoms. Today we will try to know about the name of these elements and also their symbols. At first, follow this picture. This is the picture of periodic table of the elements. Periodic table is actually a systematic arrangement of all elements in a table. Here, total 118 elements are present, are arranged systematically in this table, and this table is known as periodic table. This periodic table has a many importance, and you will learn about this periodic table gradually in different higher classes. So today we will not know more about this periodic table. Just I have shown here to see all the elements together. And these letters, this picture is not so clear to you, I know. Here I have just shown for seeing all elements together. So these letters which are used here in this periodic table, these letters are actually called symbols. So now we will know about symbol, and we will also memorize symbols of some elements. Not all are needed now in these classes. So today we will know about symbol of some elements. Here I have given symbol of some elements. So you have to memorize these symbols of these elements at least two in this age or in standard 7. I think this amount is enough for learning the symbol and formula. For this you just memorize the symbol of these elements. If you if you have possible, then you can learn more from collecting a periodic table from anywhere, but today or in this say standard 7, these symbols are enough for your learning. So you have to memorize these symbols properly, but before memorizing you have to know about symbol. That means what is symbol, or how these letters are used as symbols for these elements, etc. So let's go. We will know about symbol. Symbol, the short expression of an element using one or two letters of its name is called symbol. So symbol actually is the shortly expression of the name of an element, and here generally used one or two letters of its name. So there must be rules to write a symbol. So now you have to know actually by which rules, following by which rules actually symbols are taken or symbols are used. So now we will know about rules of writing symbol. Follow the rules carefully, attentively and properly. Number 1, generally first letter in capital of English name of an element is used as symbol. For example, hydrogen. In case of hydrogen, H is used as symbol. O for oxygen, C for carbon, N for nitrogen. Follow here, only first letter in capital is used as symbol of this type of elements. Also another elements are also there. I have just shown here as for example. So this is one type of rules by which symbol is taken. Now another rule is, in some cases second letter in small with the first letter in capital of its English name is used as symbol. For example, calcium. Follow here, calcium, first two letters is what? Ca, and first letter is in capital and second letter is in small. So like this way, first two letters are used as symbol. Calcium, helium, beryllium, lithium, etc. These symbols are actually used by taking first two letters of its English name. Another rule is, again in some another cases, with the first letter in capital, another letter in small, priority in pronunciation of its English name is used as symbol. That means with the first letter, another letter is used here as symbol which has the priority in pronunciation. Follow here. This is chlorine. First letter is, two letters are CH, but here as symbol there is used CL. Why? Because here L is came from its pronunciation. Listen carefully. Its name is chlorine. Chlorine. Here the pronunciation of H is not clear, so chlorine. L is more prominent. For this here Cl is used as symbol of chlorine. Magnesium. This is the G is not second letter. It came from the pronunciation. Magnesium, magnesium. Manganese, manganese. Zinc, zinc. So following this rule, actually these symbols are taken. Now follow the next rule. And some symbols are also taken from the Latin name of element following the previous rules. That means some symbols are taken from the Latin name, but using the previous rules means either first letter or first two letter or first letter and with another letter, priority base of pronunciation. Follow here. These are the symbol which are taken from their Latin name. So you have to memorize this Latin name also and symbol. For example, sodium, you have heard sodium, but its symbol is Na. Why? Because its Latin name is natrium. Listen carefully the pronunciation. Natrium. Potassium. Its symbol is K and its Latin name is calcium. Iron. Ferrum. Copper. Taken from cuprum. Silver. Argentum. Gold. Aurum. Mercury. Hydrogen. Lead. Plumbum. Tin. Stannum. So you have to memorize the Latin name also, and you have to memorize also the symbol, because here symbols are different from their English name. Sodium, but symbol is Na. Potassium, but symbol is K. In almost cases, students are done wrong because for the lack of proper memorizing. So you have to memorize properly with Latin name. So my dear students, like this way you have to memorize the symbol of elements which I have shown you in previous slide, and perfectly you have to memorize, because without memorizing symbol I will not go with you in the next step, that means in writing formula. So symbol memorizing is very, very important here, and correctly you have to memorize. Now we will know about valency. This is also important for writing a formula. Our target is writing a formula correctly, and so to write a formula correctly, two things are very essential. Number one, symbol of elements, and number two, valency. So now we will know what is actually valency. Valency is the combining capacity of one element with the other element is called its valency. That means one element in what amount can combine with other element, this capacity is known as valency. Follow this table. Here I have shown some valency. Here you have to memorize also this valency directly. Valency can be determined, or valency is determined, but to learn to determine the valency, there is actually needed the electronic configuration, and which you will learn in higher class, standard 9. So for this, here you have to just memorize the valency, because now this is not possible to learn you how will you determine the valency, but it is determined. It can be determined from a element from its electronic configuration. So when you will learn about electronic configuration, then easily you can calculate the valency, but this is not possible to learn electronic configuration now, because before learning electronic configuration are many things you have to learn, and it will not goes with you. So you will learn this gradually in higher classes. So now you have to just memorize this valency directly. Follow here. Hydrogen valency 1, helium valency 0, because helium is actually inert gas, noble gas. It actually cannot react with any other elements. For this, its combining capacity is 0. So just you have to memorize the valency which are present here. Lithium 1, beryllium 2, boron 3, carbon 4, nitrogen 3. Like this way you have to just simply memorize. And also some elements have more than one valency, and these valencies are called variable valency. For example, copper has 2 valency, 1 and 2. Silver has 2 valency, 1 and 2. Like this way, some elements have more than one valency. So for this, you have to also memorize these valency, and these valency are called variable valency. So how can we define variable valency? Having more than one valency is called variable valency. And we will, in next class, we will actually see the use of this valency and symbol in writing formula, because in next class we will learn to write formula. So in this class, actually your homework, just memorize the symbols and valency. Follow here. here two valency are used. Follow here less valency, that means 1 and 2. Between these two number, 1 is less, 2 is more. So less valency used and its name is as. That means when the name of the chemical substance is cupras, then as, then there is used small valency, and when the valency is more, is used, 2 is used, in that time it eq will be present here. Okay, so like this way, when you will see in naming as, in that time less valency is used, and when the in naming you will see eq, in that time more valency is used. So like this way, actually these two valencies are used, and we will be more clear about this when we will start to write formula. So today up to this, you have to just, today your homework is, you will memorize the symbols of all elements which I have given you properly, and also the valency of all atoms you have to memorize properly. So today up to this, in next class you will learn about writing formula. So today up to this, thank you.